Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, I'm grateful for the opportunity to address you folks tonight. My name is Don Garner. I'm Executive Director of Texas Faith and Freedom Coalition, whose mission is to give people of faith a voice in government. Toward that end, I have the privilege of speaking in support of bills like Senate Bill 1. Faith and Freedom Coalition has a membership of over 2.5 million nationally and over 125,000 here in Texas. In the most recent election cycle, Faith and Freedom Coalition distributed voter guides through volunteer canvassers to 5.9 million voters, over 300,000 of those being distributed across Texas, about 310,000 in fact. We consider the integrity of our elections to be foundational to the freedoms we enjoy. While the level of concern among those we represent has risen exponentially in recent months, this is an issue that clearly requires vigilance. Unforeseen challenges to our election system like the pandemic, rapidly advancing technology, and the efforts of bad actors who are constantly seeking new ways to game the system make it essential that we continually strive to adapt our election laws and practices. That's why Faith and Freedom Coalition has given considerable attention to this in the past and hope to be part of the discussion for years to come. Having worked in recent election cycles in Texas on recruiting canvassers, poll watchers, and volunteer deputy registrars, I've been inspired by the passion of these folks for the election process itself, and have also seen how disheartened these same people become at discoveries of irregularities and outright cheating, like we've heard described in hearings throughout the session earlier this year, and some even today. Nothing suppresses voting more than erosion of trust in the election process. I don't believe anything is more voter suppression than when people can't trust what's going on in our elections. Some attempt to paint any efforts at election reform as voter suppression. Mainstream media headlines consistently editorialize reforms as voter restriction. They attack practical common sense reforms as a solution looking for a problem, and yet we've seen reforms that have been mentioned today. Reforms like voter ID, eliminating straight ticket voting, we only saw dramatic increases in voter turnout. So I believe SB 1 is a step in the right direction to make our elections safe, secure, and fair, and I urge you to vote for its passage.
Thank you, Mr. Garner. Members, questions for Don? All right. Thank you for joining us today, Don. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.